The Adam Project dropped yesterday on Netflix, and it brings together Shawn, Levy, and Ryan Reynolds once again for the first time since Free Guy back last year, and we now know that Shawn Levy will be directing Deadpool 3, which I think is pretty cool. It's a nice unofficial trilogy. And in this film, Ryan Reynolds plays a time-traveling pilot who teams up with his younger self and his late father to come to terms with his past while saving the future. And when this film was announced, I was pretty excited because I think everyone out here knows my love for Ryan Reynolds. Here's a picture of my Ryan Reynolds prayer candle thing. I love Ryan Reynolds just as much as every other guy out there, but he is honestly one of the funniest guys working today. I don't watch everything he's in, but from the stuff I've seen him in, he's just great. And here, once again, he is so funny. But one of the things I really love about this film is basically kind of the main plot, and that is that it's Ryan Reynolds with his 12-year-old self, and they're both talking and communicating, and I think that is a brilliant idea. I didn't even know much about the movie going into it. I just knew that very base thing with some sci-fi elements, and I guess it was time travel, and honestly, I think this film is pretty good. It's by no means one of the best of the year. It's not going to land on any list like that, but there is not a dull moment in this film. It's about an hour and 46 minutes, something like that, and I found myself entertained in every single scene. This film is just insanely fun. I went into the movie just wanting a good time with some great laughs, and that is exactly what I got. There are plenty of times where I was laughing out loud, and I mean it when I say the casting is perfect for a younger Ryan Reynolds, and the rest of the cast is very good as well. No massive standouts, but that's not, about their acting or anything. You have Jennifer Garner, you have Mark Ruffalo, you have Zoe Saldana or something. I don't know how to say her name, but she plays Gamora and stuff. She's great. They're all really good. There just isn't really, their characters aren't super important compared to the main ones, the Adams, I'll say. But this movie, as I said, is just fun. I don't recommend going into it expecting to see this mind-blowing sci-fi film because, sure, it's about time travel and all this stuff, and, people always will complain about time travel films, but it's just fun. It's like this, I think, PG-13 movie, so it's kind of one of those that's fun for like teenagers. I feel like teenagers will really enjoy this film, and because it's on Netflix, it'll be promoted a lot because of Ryan Reynolds. I think you guys should check it out. I think the film is at its best when it focuses on its main character Adam, or the Adams, you could say. The whole sci-fi plot is interesting and has moments where it works really well, but I always found myself more invested when those two characters were on screen. And when it comes to problems with the film, there isn't really anything that really stands out for me. The movie just at times really isn't memorable, and maybe that is because later on I went and saw the Batman, because I watched this movie yesterday, and then I went to see the Batman again. I've already seen it, but that was my second time. First time actually watching a movie twice in theaters. I'll have more videos on that soon. But I think that was a whole factor into it, but really, there are a few scenes that I really remember, and they're the funny scenes. There's great jokes. There's one time where Ryan Reynolds refers to a goatee as a face mullet, which I just, that's hilarious, come on. But if you are a fan of Ryan Reynolds, then you will really enjoy this movie because it sticks with the same comedy style, but the whole sci-fi plot added onto it, I think, just made it more interesting, and maybe that is because I'm a fan of Ryan Reynolds and sci-fi, but this film really worked for me. Netflix's The Adam Project is a super fun time led by some hilarious performances from Ryan Reynolds and Walker Scobell. Although it isn't the most unique and memorable movie out there, it's still a blast and never has a dull moment. I'm going to give The Adam Project a 3.5 out of 5. I really hope I said that younger kid's name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Kid was really good, and I really want to see him in more. I always say this in videos, but it's always scary when you have a younger kid leading the movie, but he does really good here. He is, again, the perfect person to play a younger Ryan Reynolds. I first saw them in like that Cheerios ad, or like Honey Nut Cheerios or some cereal ad, and it was just really funny. So I really enjoyed this film. I probably won't watch it again, but hey, it was a fun time. And if you've seen The Adam Project, let me know what you think of it down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Over and out.